Hello students, today we are discussing about the memory concept. Means what is the use of memory, how many types of memory we'll see in this video. See, memory concept, main feature of characteristics of computer system is its large storage capacity. Means we can store the large amount of data in a computer. For what purpose we save that data in computer? See, if you type some data, if you need that data after 5-10 years, then easily you get that data in computer. If you saved that data permanently in computer, easily you get that data. Then storage media is used to store the data, instructions, partially or full information in the system. We can store the data fully in the computer. That is the use of memory. Then we'll see the how many types of memory and what is the use of each type of memory. See here, as you see on the screen, classification of memory. Means there are three types of memory: primary memory, cache memory and secondary memory. These are the three types of memory. In that, first one is main memory. See, as you see on screen, see main memory. We can also call it as a main memory or primary memory. Then cache memory. For cache memory, we can call it as a virtual memory. Then secondary memory. So primary memory is divided into two types. There are two types of primary memory. One is RAM and ROM. Then what is the full form of this RAM? RAM. RAM means what? See, random access memory. RAM means random access memory. ROM means read only memory. Okay, then another two types of RAM. Means RAM is divided into another two types, SRAM and DRAM. SRAM means static RAM and DRAM means dynamic RAM. Then ROM is divided into three types. See here, there are three types: PROM, EPROM and EEPROM. PROM means what? P means programmable read-only memory. EPROM means erasable programmable read-only memory. EEPROM means electronically erasable programmable read-only memory. This is important. This type of question comes for 2 marks. Means they give any two short forms, expand these two. Then you should write the full form of that short forms. So this type of question comes for 2 marks in question paper. Then secondary memory is divided into three types. There are three types of secondary memory: floppy disk, optical disk and hard disk. Then optical disk is again divided into three types: CD. CD means compact disk. You have seen the CD. So compact disk. Second one is pen drive and DVD. DVD means digital versatile disk. This is the full form of DVD. We'll see one by one here. First one is primary memory. First type of memory concept is primary memory. We can also call it as a primary memory for main memory. This is the memory storage unit where programs, instructions, data are stored during the processing. During the processing means what? See, if you have given some data to computer for processing, that time that data is stored into primary memory. Means if you type some data, it will process. Means computer will process. That time that data is saved into primary memory. Then it cannot be moved from one location to another, because when it is processing, it is saved in primary memory. It cannot be moved from one location to another location. If you saved that data permanently, then it is moved from one location to another location. So this memory is also called as a temporary memory or volatile memory. Temporary memory. What you mean by temporary memory? Why we can call it as a temporary memory? Because see here, if you have given some data to computer for processing, that time that data is saved in primary memory. Means the data is saved temporarily. It is not saved permanently. See, if you type some data, when it is processing, if suddenly current goes, then whatever data you have typed, that data is automatically erased. It is not saved permanently. So we can call it as a temporary data. See, whenever we turn off the computer, the data stored in the memory will automatically erased. Why that data is erased? Because if you have given some data, it is when it is processing, that time the data is stored in primary, means temporary purpose that data stored. So if suddenly if you not saved that data using a particular name, means you have not saved that data permanently, if suddenly current goes, then that data is erased automatically. If you want that data, you can store that data permanently with using the particular name. For example, RAM, ROM and cache memory. So cache memory is also primary memory. These are the examples of the primary memory. We'll see here. Then primary memory is divided into two types, RAM and ROM. See, RAM means random access memory. This is the full form of RAM. It provides temporary location when data is processing. Means if you have given some data, if you have typed some data, then that data is processing. When it is processing, that time the data is stored in some location. That location is called as a temporary location. This memory is used to increase the processing speed of computer. Why it is increase the processing speed? For example, you all are using mobiles. If you have saved a more number of data in your mobile processing speed is slow. So this temporary memory, the data is not saved, so it increase the processing speed of computer, because there is no data is saved, only for temporary purpose data is saved in this location. So it will increase the processing speed of computer. This memory is temporary memory. Why we can call it as a temporary? Means for sometimes we say that for short period that data is saved, means that data is not saved permanently. When it is processing, no, that time only the data is saved in computer. So we can call it as a temporary memory. Then RAM are available minimum 4 MB to 4 GB. Nowadays RAM is increased, but if you want to play the today's game, we need extra RAM for extra RAM to run that games in your computer. So minimum we need 4 MB to 4 GB RAM. Then RAM are classified as, it is divided into two types, SRAM and DRAM, is static RAM and dynamic RAM. First one is static RAM. Static RAM means what? Here the data needs high degree of power supply. The processing speed is slow. For static RAM, that is needed high degree of power supply for processing, and processing speed is slow, and they are cheaper than the dynamic RAM. Then dynamic RAM. Here the dynamic RAM needs the low power supply and processing speed is very high, and it is very costlier than the static RAM. Then second type of primary memory is ROM. ROM means read only memory. This is the full form of this. Then this is memory in which data can be read only whenever required. In this memory, the instructions required for storing the computer are collected and stored. This cannot be changed. Means if whatever data is saved, it cannot be automatically changed. If you want, you can change it. This memory is non-volatile. There are different types of ROM. There are three types of ROMs: PROM, EPROM and EEPROM. PROM means programmable read-only memory. EPROM means electronically erasable programmable read-only memory, and EEPROM. This is a third type, electronically programmable read-only memory. See here, this type of question comes for 2 marks in question paper. So remember the full form of these short forms. Okay. First type of memory is primary memory. Second type of memory is cache memory. For cache memory, we can call it as a virtual memory. Representation of cache memory is CPU, central processing unit. This is cache memory and this is main memory. Cache memory is placed in between the CPU and the main memory. So we can call it as a cache memory. We'll see here. Apart from RAM and ROM, there exists a special memory which is placed between the CPU and main memory called as a cache memory. It is used to speed up the processing activity. Means cache memory is increase the processing speed of computer. The copy of main memory is maintained in the cache memory. Means the copy of the main file in the cache memory. Then secondary memory we'll see in next video.